What an engrossing day of Test cricket we have seen in the India versus Australia one-off Test match that's happening at the Wankhede Stadium. India had actually extended their lead by 187 runs. Remember, when they reached 406, they had notched up their highest ever total against Australia ever in Test matches. And at the end of the day, 100 intense overs, we have seen Australia end on 233 for 5, a lead of 46 runs. Yes, you can say that Australia mounted a fight back thanks to Talia Magra, who made a fantastic 50. But if you're already looking at the nature of this wicket and how bad it is, the second last ball of the day that was bowled by Pooja Vastrakar was an absolute shooter. It needed all of Annabel Sutherland's experience to ensure that India would act, that they would actually survive. And because of that, Australia are 5 down with just a lead of 46 runs. But let us understand one thing, tomorrow, if Australia can get to a total anywhere in between 150 to 200, it will be very difficult for India because this pitch is already becoming worse. And that's why India will have to bowl out Australia before the end of the first session in order to even have a chance if you look at it. So, India managed to somehow get to 406 for 10 with the last few wickets not contributing much. I mean, from 274, Pooja Vastrakar and Deepti Sharma shared a very good partnership of over 100 runs. But then after that, the 122 run stand was broken and 3 wickets just went away like that. So 406 for 10. And if you look at the scorecard that Australia have done, they started off well. Beth Mooney and Phoebe Litchfield stitching together a very good partnership. But then, in a rare moment of absolute misjudgment, Mooney wandered out of the crease after just defending the delivery and then she was run out. A rare moment of misjudgment from one of Australia's best players, and that's how India got the opening. But then Elise Perry hung in there with 45. Then the Alisa Healy also held in there for 32. Talia McGrath, I mean, what a brilliant 73. She is truly a 360-degree player. I mean, if you want to play a typical T20 match, she can hit a 20 ball 50. But then if the situation demands, she can make it a 73 runs or 177 balls. She can do that as well. But it was towards the fag end where Alisa Healy and Harmanpreet Kaur had a very heated sledging moment at that point. Alisa Healy was playing well and Harmanpreet Kaur flung a delivery at Alisa Healy when she just blocked it for 4 overthrows. Now, after that, the situation only increased, the hostility increased, and Harmanpreet Kaur got a revenge in the end, trapping Alisa Healy for 32. And that is the reason why this Australia-India test match has a lot of heat in it. And remember, Harmanpreet Kaur in the past against Australia has got out her best moments and also her worst moment at max. So, in the World Cup semi-final, you saw Harmanpreet Kaur, a brain fade moment wherein she just refused to ground the bat at this point. And remember, with Ash Gardner still at the crease, and also because you look at it, Annabel Sutherland also there at the crease. Australia, if this duo can hang in and get Australia past 150, then India's batters might find it a bit difficult because in the fourth innings, in this Mumbai deck, you don't know how bad it will be, and it's already become hard. Several deliveries with the new ball, it went through at ankle length. That was how bad this pitch is becoming, and it's just the third day. On the fourth day, the final day tomorrow, 100 overs, you'll see a lot of action being there, and that's why just Annabel Sutherland, Ash Gardner, Jess Jonathan, and to a certain extent, if you look at it for solidity, Kim Garth. These are the 4 individuals that can hang in there and ensure that they get Australia to a good total. Now, many people are saying, like for example, KK Rajwant Singh saying it's not even at all. I beg to disagree, Rajwant. The situation that Australia find themselves in, 150 runs more in 1.5 sessions, perhaps Australia will hold the edge. At 46 for 5, it is very evenly poised. Australia, if they were 5 down and they're not even erased the deficit, then I would have said India are on top in this test match. They are on top. I will say 51% India are looking like registering their first ever series win, first ever test win against Australia for that matter. So that is the way I look at KK. They'll all play almost same as of previous year. Maybe they might. Bad umpiring, so much bad umpiring. I mean, agreed, KK, this match was blighted by horrendous umpiring. I mean, let's make one thing very clear when it comes to India umpiring. it is at the lowest of the low when you have to look at quality as far as it's concerned. So tomorrow we are all set for a historic day. India might very well wrap up the win and ensure they have gotten victories over England and Australia. Remember, after 40 years, the Wankhede Stadium is hosting a test match between India and Australia, and it will be an epic, epic win indeed if that happens. First time ever, India could very well win. So tomorrow, the final day of the one-off test between Australia and India, it promises to be an absolute cracker. India, slight, I may say, are favourites, but you don't know. With the last three Australian batters, Annabel Sutherland, Ash Gardner and Kim Garth, these three might very well hold the key in that sense. So that's why it is going to be a cracking day. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Bye-bye.